Well, hello everyone, and I'm back again. Um, so I just wanted to get back on here because I kind of wanted to talk about Rurouni Kenshin, the new one. We sort of mentioned it in this week's episode of the podcast. Like we mentioned quite a few of the different animes. This one was a little bit different because it was a full, almost like a, I almost want to call it like a full remake in a sense. They changed some of the characters and stuff like that. The drawings all updated. It's all more modern looking. So I found it rather interesting. So if you did watch the original, you notice that just the very first episode, because that's all it's at with the new one. Like there's the old man who's the doctor in the original, taking care of him. There's the two little kids, um, and like Kenshin kind of they meet the same way in the very beginning. I should start there. Kenshin meets her in the very beginning, by saving her from the Batosai, the manslayer, the fake one. And then later on in the story, as it goes, in the original one, like you meet the family physician and stuff like that who lives at the dojo, and you meet the little kids and stuff like that. It even shows like people leaving the dojo and stuff in the original, and then Kenshi, the gang all comes and the fake Batosai shows up and fights, and she loses. Kenshin comes in. They still do the cool scene with the guy, when Kenshin's coming on into the big fight where he's standing there and he stutters and he says he's strong or whatever like that, and then falls forward and Kenshin's there and starts whooping. He gives the same sort of speech about how sword fighting is just to kill people, stuff like that. So it's cool that they kept that. Um, but he still has that like super, and he has a super playful thing to him, but he gets serious real fast. In the original, so now in the new one, the way they changed it is they still, like I said, they still meet the same way. But then after that, it all kind of changes a little bit. So there's no longer the family physician. Um, I believe it's a lawyer in the new one. Sorry, I watched it right when it came out, and I've been watching a lot because of the podcast and stuff. So kind of bear with me. Should have took better notes. Um, but yeah, so I believe he's the family's attorney now, and he's kind of helping her out with stuff. Um, Everyone's already left the dojo, so now you don't see anyone leaving the dojo. So that was rather a different take. Um, Kenshin also isn't quite as playful. He doesn't play dumb as much. Um, you still got the super serious and the not so serious side, but it's not as radical in difference. At least in this first episode. Maybe it'll change as it progresses. Um, but yeah, so that was kind of nice to see because I found that for being such a great swordsman, he was a little too kiddish in the first one. Like it was such a just a 180. Um, and it's nice to see it's not quite like that in the new one. Um, and the new one seems to be more of a like it's going to be a woe is me type thing. Um, Not quite as lighthearted as the original, because the family lawyer ends up being a bad guy. In the new one, not a good guy. Also, Kenshin doesn't seem to do the dramatic injury to the fake Batosai that led to future issues with him. So I'm curious as to see what happens with that because he trains and does all this stuff and like it becomes more of the storyline in the original. So in this one, he doesn't have the injury. I mean, obviously he's still embarrassed and stuff, so he's still gonna come back and fight him. But I don't know how they're gonna do it to make it as interesting as it was in the original. Um, so yeah, just some crazy wild differences that I wasn't expecting when they said they were redoing Roni Kenshin. Figured the storyline would be the same with just some updated graphics, some new voices, and stuff like that. I did not expect them to change the storyline, but it's cool because now I really want to see the next episode. It's not like Full Metal Alchemist when they have those variations. Um, I didn't really want to watch it again, the same story, even though it was slightly different. It just didn't hit the same. So with this, like Roni Kenshin came out like 96 in Japan, 03 in North America. So like I haven't seen it in years. So that is also another bonus. I had to go back and rewatch the original first episode to kind of get the info to talk about it for this. So yeah, the new one hits nice. Like it really does. It's really good. Um, I know I say it all the time with stuff, but it's very clean. Like it just looks polished. The new animation to it. I love the fact that Kenshin's not quite as kiddish and dorky as he was in the first one. Um, but he does keep that like wants to be. I think in the new series he's going to evolve different because I think he's going to develop into that super kiddish stuff I did not like a lot of in the original. As he lives at the dojo and everything like that. But I mean, he's going to be. I'm curious how they're going to fill the void of the Doctor character in this first season. Now, maybe he does come. Maybe they do bring him in the second episode, anyways, but they didn't show him in the first. The old man she trusts ended up being a lawyer who betrays her, so that was interesting. It was a nice plot twist. I'm definitely excited to see what they're going to do with future episodes. If they're willing to make changes like that, he was a pretty main character in the original. If that doctor doesn't come back and it ends up they just replaced him with that shady lawyer, it's going to be interesting to see what they do with the rest of the show. So I'm very excited for it. I definitely recommend it. I don't know. I don't have a system yet. There's no like 2 thumbs up or like 5 stars or whatever. Um, I don't know. I definitely give it my full like everyone should watch. Everyone should check it out. 2 nerdy thumbs up for sure. With the new Rurouni Kenshin. So if you get a chance, check it out. Comment on the video. Let me know what you think. Did you like the changes? Did you dislike the changes? What do you think of the new Kenshin? Because he is different. So, and where do you think the show is going? Just kind of hop on and let us know. And lastly, all our stuff's done on Riverside. You can check out down below. I put a links to support us if you're gonna go check out Riverside and get on Riverside. It's our affiliate link. Also check out heroesofthenerdverse.com. It's back. It's got all your stuff on it, your merch, your everything. So thanks again, everybody. Hope you check out Rurouni Kenshin. It's gonna be great. I know it. Have a good one.